Yo, did you know that I love RimWorld? It might actually be my all-time favorite game. Biotech I love, but it's not always the game I want it to be in every way. However, RimWorld is always the game that I want it to be. Because the base game is phenomenal, but also because of modding. You can mod it to basically be whatever you want. So it's always the game that I want. And I think RimWorld might be my favorite game of all time for that reason. And so it is with great excitement that today we begin the just released a couple days ago RimWorld Biotech, a new expansion. And this one is a whopper. We've had previous expansions, so we had royalty expansion. No, I'm not trying to open the thing. We had the royalty expansion, which added royal titles, Psycaster powers, things like that. We had ideology, which was phenomenal. I really liked ideology because it really deepened the storytelling of your colony. It allowed you to tell a bit more about your people's culture, their laws, their traditions, their religion, all those sorts of things. So that helped a lot for story-driven playthroughs. So really big stuff. And then Tynan has gone nuts with Biotech because it's got children, actual reproducing of children and raising them and having multiple generation colonies, which is just a huge thing all on its own. And then there's biotech, which allows gene editing, which is what we're going to be doing today. So you can make basically human splinter races that are, the guy in the background is obviously some sort of demon dude. Some sort of demon dude. You can buy some people making goblins. You can make, yes, you can make cat people. You make cat boys and girls. So lots of options there to expand kind of and flavor and change the functionality dramatically of how your colonists operate. There's even vampires. And then also there's a third part of this as well, which is the mechanist stuff, the robot commander. You can have people with like a chip in their head that allows them to control the robots. So there's a bunch of new robots. And also you can even control scythers and centipedes and stuff like that too, to do battle for you. So there's actually some new starting scenarios. There's a sanguinophage, which is a vampire one, and then a mechanist one as well. So nutty. Look, there was so many options of what I could have started with for our first run, but I think the thing that I really wanted to experiment with here was the multi-generational colony concept, raising children. And I thought a cool, maybe interesting way of doing that would be to play RimWorld Dwarf Fortress. We're doing RimWorld Dwarf Fortress. I'm going to be making Dawi, Deep Dwarves, with the biotech stuff. Our beautiful dwarf planet was just one giant mountain, but it got exploded by a meteor, so we escaped into the space. And now we got to find a new mountain home. A new mountain home. There's only going to be 4 of us, 2 pairs of partners, and hopefully we can usher in the new generations of Dawi to mine away at the mountain and build a glorious dwarf fortress. So yeah, we're doing RimWorld Dwarf Fortress. Dwarf Fortress being the game that heavily inspired RimWorld after all. I'm going to do Blood and Dust Cassandra Classic. I actually think like the multi-generation colony stuff could kind of promotes the idea of playing on a slightly lower difficulty than what you are used to. I've done a little bit of losing of fun. I'm mostly around Blood and Dust because I tend to not play optimally, rather focus on telling stories. Reload anytime. I will customize one thing though. I'm just gonna click the baby's always healthy option. It's nice that this is here. I'm having a baby soon. Well, Amy is more specifically having a baby, not me. And I don't want to deal with this erases the thing of like mothers dying in childbirth and stuff like that. I just don't want to do that right now. So I'm just gonna disable that one. So it's good that that option is there. I quite like that. Seed murder. Oh no. Are you sure? Are you sure? So they've changed this screen a little bit. You can add races quite easily and nicely here. So you'll notice that there's Itakin, Impids, Neanderthals. So there's actually like, you know, branches of humanity from the biotech stuff now represented. There's a rough pig union. So a pig race. Some pig pirates. We're gonna go with a pretty crowded population so that there's lots of people around that we can go potentially trade with and interact with and whatnot. There we go. I'm playing on the Dwarf Fortress Seed. However, I do have a couple of mods. These are my mods here. The one I highly recommend is Geological Landforms, which allows you to have all sorts of interesting things. And I'm probably going to play in a canyon, actually, because I think the idea of having like a canyon fortress that connects two sides of the mountain together is very cool. So we're going to do that. But otherwise, it's basically, compared to how I normally play RimWorld, this is basically unmodded. I don't have any vanilla expanded stuff. I've just got wall lights, wall torches, doormats. I updated these and fixed them. Don't worry about that. And then a couple UI mods and P Music, the awesome music mod. And Random Plus to help us with rolling our dwarfs. Otherwise, I didn't even need realistic rooms because I think my ideology makes my people not care about having tight spaces. Oh yeah, and Simple Sidearms, which is my must-have combat mod. It allows people to have like a knife in a holster or a pistol in a holster on their hip. In RimWorld, it's easier to add a mod than it is to take it away. So if a mod's not working well or you don't like it, taking it out can break your save, but adding something new in, not really a problem. Now, the Geological Landforms along with this minimap mod are super cool though. I really love it. It makes doing reruns much more interesting. So if we search for a landform, we can search for a canyon and find a nice looking canyon somewhere. Now, I want to try and find a canyon where I can actually get out to potentially trade with people. Horizontal canyon or riot? I was thinking horizontal canyon. A vertical canyon feels weird, right? Oh yeah, and I will be playing on just a slightly larger map, just in medium. Here's a horizontal canyon, and this one's actually got a lot of natural caves in it, so it's a bit more interesting. Now, there's a faction there that are hostile. There's a hostile one there, there's a hostile one there, and there's a friendly one, the Empire, which you need a good relationship to trade with. So the only tradable is actually all the way down here, unless, because you need to be a knight or dame to trade with them. That's a little further away than I'd like. It's going to be a little slow to travel out of the mountains. That's the price we pay for the safety of our mountain home. Are we too close to these guys? They hate us anyway. It's not going to be a problem. I don't know if they'll raid us more because of it. We'll see. All right. We are going to load my saved ideology that I've made. Which I'll show you when we get in. Now, before we do anything else, we need to make it. This I haven't done yet. I pre-made the ideology, but I haven't made the actual Dawi xenotype yet. So that's what we're gonna do now. So, look at this thing. Whoa! Look at all this! Oh my god! If you're fairly new to RimWorld, or you're playing this DLC for the first time, maybe after a break, I would maybe just go with one of the pre-made ones. But making a custom xenotype via gene editing is... There's a lot you can do. You can have them spew fire or acid, you can have them drink blood to survive, have super immunity, be psychically deaf or psychically super sensitive, have them be very fast or very slow, have them be faster while naked, and give them UV sensitivity. Make them hyper aggressive. Make them suffer from reduced pain or be more robust. Metabolic efficiency, which means they need to eat more food. So if they're less efficient, or they have a high metabolism, I guess, they need to eat more food to supply. So some of the powerful stuff is offset by them being much hungrier. There's no complexity limit, only metabolism, which has to be -5 or higher. Okay, I see. Okay, so we're gonna make a Dawi xenotype, which is if you don't know Dawi, that's Warhammer Fantasy. The dwarves in that call themselves the Dawi. So I like that. I like that. Except we're deep Dawi. Kind of like Deep Dwarves, Dwarga from Dungeons and Dragons, because I'm gonna have them have sensitivity to light maybe, and have dark vision. I'm thinking strong immunity could be a potential one. Let's just add, and then we can subtract if there's too much. That's often a dwarf thing, that they're resistant to disease and poison. So we'll start with that one maybe. I'm not super. I don't super have my heart set on that one. Psychically dull is interesting. In Warhammer Fantasy, dwarves are characterized by having no connection to magic. They can only use magic through runes, but they themselves are kind of anti-magical. So we could do psychically dull potentially. So we could do psychically dull. We'll see if I want to do that. I'm thinking about doing slow runner. Just because they're short, man. They got stubby little legs. That's one of my favorite things in Warhammer Total War is the dwarves that are fast are called fast for a dwarf in brackets. Maybe heat tolerant or something? You know, spending all your time in the forge, pretty resistant to the heat maybe. That's more of just a flavor one anyway. Deeper underground is hot as well. Yeah, I like the idea of, I think it's more of just a flavor one, really. I actually don't mind the idea of these dwarves being very stout, but also very hungry. Just they eat so much. So I actually kind of want to make it that way. So I'm going to go that route. I'm going to try and make the dwarves super hungry. So I'm thinking mild UV sensitivity. So that reduces movement speed by 10% in sunlight and gives them a mood penalty. So that's not too bad. Intense UV sensitivity is 20% and minus 12, which is brutal. Oh, fire resistant. We could be fire resistant. Oh shit. Remember to check genes are inheritable. Oh yes, genes are inheritable. Definitely do that, eh? I was thinking about having like strong melee, making them strong melee fighters, so just naturally better at melee. So they have basically a 50% multiplier on melee damage. Currently our metabolic efficiency is actually sitting at 0 because of taking things like UV sensitivity. Very sleepy, low sleep, never sleep. I'm gonna leave those. Robust. Oh yeah, we're gonna be robust. Incoming damage multiplier, 75%, so 25% less damage taken. Low libido, high libido, sterile, fertile. I'm gonna leave those, just leave them baseline for that. Staggeringly ugly. No, you can make it beautiful. Nice. Nice. And then we got like more cosmetic stuff down here as well. Oh, there's more stuff down there though. Okay, so let's go with cosmetic. So we need only bushy beards. Male? No, unisex beards. Carriers of this gene always have thick facial hair, even women. There we go. Excellent. Fully bearded. Fully bearded. I wouldn't mind a short body, but I don't think that's actually an option. We just have to use our imaginations. We can do skin. So we could give them stone skin, slate gray skin, which suits the deep Dawi version, I think. Natural camouflaging. Just light, mild natural camouflaging. So I think slate gray skin. Strong stomach. Immune to food poisoning. Robust digestion. Slow learner, fast learner. Nearsighted, dark vision. Here we go. Work speed unaffected by darkness. Awesome. Inbred. Forces trait, slow learner. Oh god. Unstoppable. Carriers of this gene are not slowed down when taking damage. Stagger time multiplier 0%. Yes. Yes. Hunger rate minimum -5. So I think I have to bring it up a bit. Like I think I've gone too far on the minuses. So I need to get it down to 200%. So there's a bit of a limit there. So we might have to cut something. So there's aptitudes here, which gives them a natural aptitude for certain skills. And I was going to go with strong mining, probably, at least. Aptitude is increased by 4%, acts as an offset, and great mining gives 1 level of passion. Oof. Great mining, and I'm thinking maybe great mining and strong crafting. But we're going to have to cut some stuff, though, for sure. Oh, you know, I forgot the other one. Hold on, there's a great one here. Alcohol dependency. Immune to alcohol addiction. Requires alcohol every 5 days or they die. Yes. Yes. So good. Is that a thing in Dwarf Fortress as well? Like they literally need ale. It's so good. Yes. That seems a bit too rough. I think it's fine. After 30 days, they fall into a coma without any alcohol. I like the idea that their like genes are modified to the point where they need like Bender, they need alcohol to function. Can't survive only on water. Water? You mean like what's in the toilets? Water. Give me ale. I did set up the scenario to start with a bunch of beer, so that we can get started hopefully and get brewing. Okay, so we're gonna need to cut some stuff. We need to cut like 2 metabolic. So we might drop, make them bad at shooting or something. You know what? I don't mind that idea. Since we've got strong melee damage, take an awful trait. Oh, I'm actually I actually coded the ideology that they have a pretty poor affinity with animals. So we might go with awful animals, actually. So that might solve it. Our people are going to eat so much food. 225% hunger rate multiplier. They're just going to be eating. Not to mention, like, it's not just about the quantity of food that they'll consume, but also they'll just be eating constantly as well. It's actually perfect. Food and beer, just constantly. The sheer time spent eating. Just constantly eating and drinking alcohol. We have our Dawi. Strong immunity, psychically dull, slow runners, heat super tolerant, resistant to fire. They are sensitive to sunlight though. Toxic resistant, strong melee damage, robust. They have red eyes, slate grey skin, and everyone has beards. They have dark vision. Nothing stops a dwarf when he starts charging. Unstoppable. Great at mining, awful with animals, strong at crafting, and alcohol dependency. They require alcohol. That's amazing. They look terrifying! They look terrifying! Oh my god! Oh god. Oh god. I don't know what the accent for my dwarves is. We had a beautiful mountain planet home. But then the asteroid hit it. We packed up into our escape ships and escaped into the space. Now we are here. I spelled it wrong. And it's a far cry from our old home. But we are a stout people. We are the Dawi. The Deep Dwarves find a new mountain home. Yay! Let's say hello to our new friends, shall we? We have Srobria Nobria, a beautiful dwarven lady, who is, well, you'll see that they're all good at mining and crafting. Artistic and medical, fast learner, creepy breathing. Psychically sensitivity is overridden by the Dawi traits. Kiwi Gal Rock Crumb, another beautiful Dawi lady. Steadfast nudist. Wait, you're a nudist? I didn't see that. Oh god. Okay. Steadfast nudist ugly. Oh. Construction and intellectual skills. Excellent. Excellent. Then we got Light Wraith, Red Beard. Nervous, psychically dull, slowpoke. What are you good at? You're not really good at anything. Why do we have you? What did I do? Okay, my rolling of the characters was a mess. Okay. Light Wraith is... He's one of us, okay? He's one of us. Does he have plants? He's got plants. He's got plants. Okay, all right. That's actually of vital importance because we all need 225% more food. So, that's actually of vital importance. Sorry, Light Wraith. I'm sorry. You'll be growing the mushrooms. Okay. And then we have Richard Dickinson. Chemical fascination, kind, psychically dull, slowpoke. Cooking and social skills. We have our two breeding pairs of Dawi try and restart the dwarven race. What do we have for Elfin Tusk? As you can see, we have a pretty decent stockpile of beer because strong immunity, psychically dull, slow runner, heat super tolerant, tox resistance, sensitive to sunlight, however, fire resistant, strong in melee, robust, red eyes, beards. Oh, why do they have red hair? That's weird. I didn't mean... Oh, just this one randomly had red hair, I see. Slate grey skin, dark vision, unstoppable, great mining, awful at animals, strong crafting, and alcohol dependency. They need alcohol at least every 5 days, and then after 30 days, they'll go into a coma, and 60 days without alcohol, they'll die. Let's set up a few things real quick. Allow everything. Turn repair on. Quests. Reward preferences. If you don't know about this, you can change it so that you don't accept goodwill as a quest reward. Honor can be helpful though. Now we have a mighty uranium warhammer. It has some art on it. Crazy turtle. An engraving on this weapon represents a solitary cobra near a city. A palm tree far from the main subject seems to represent confinement. Who's our best melee fighter? Oh god. Oh god, they're all awful. Oh no, that's embarrassing. All right, well, the one with the high social score is getting the hammer then. Okay, we're all awful at combat. Oh my god, we're all so terrible. We don't have any combat capabilities whatsoever. Oh no. That's highly unfortunate. Okay, so I have a personal kind of rule here. We can have some other races join us, but only if they're a minority. Okay. All right. The Dawi are a little bit, we'll just say distrusting of outsiders. Mildly racist. Yeah. There's no good way of saying this, but I was thinking maybe like 20% of our total population can be other races. But the story I want to tell here is about whether the Dawi can have generations of children that then spawn more generations of children and beget an entire society of dwarves. I don't know if that's going to happen. Everybody's got some everybody's got helmets. I was like, the dwarves need helmets. The dwarves need helmets. These are all uranium helmets as well, so hopefully they're not too radioactive. Now I will show you our ideology. Deep Darwinism. I'm very proud of that pun. I'm very proud of that pun, by the way. Okay, so it's, you know, Darwin. Deep Darwinism. Okay. I was waiting for that reveal. We are loyalist to our own kind. Collectivist. Everybody wants to work together to the betterment of the Dawi. You like my symbol as well, the mountain. Tunneler, which we prefer eating fungus. We like eating insect meat. We don't care about tight spaces, and we have high mining yield. That unlocks a mining specialist that we can give later. And we start with stone cutting research. We can lay fungal gravel and grow mushrooms. And human primacy, which we'll just say is Dawi primacy, which is gives us a production specialist, which is like the crafting side of dwarves. And but however, it does disapprove bonding with animals, so we're really bad with animals. We have our leader will be called. Oh, what the name? Oh, I forgot to change the name. Wait, what happened to my name? Okay, some of my names didn't save. I'll have to fix that later. So we'll worry about those for now, but they're just like religious and social leaders. Mining specialists and production specialists. It forgot all my names. That's annoying. I'll have to fix those. The funeral is, remember though, commitment to stone. We can have a hearth feast, which summons insect jelly out of the stone. And we have a dance party called Rock and or Roll. We've heard that some sacred relics might have landed on this planet as well. The famous Dawi hammer, Mountain Sunder, and a sacred relic, the Stone Crux. That was just the randomly generated name. I liked it. All right. What else? What else? I think everything else is pretty freeform. We can edit this a little bit. I didn't go with fluid because the fluid start options are really limited for this, and I wanted to give that flavor. You can't pick tunneler to start with, for example. So I wanted to pick... Normally I like fluid ideology, but yeah, without mods, it's very limited. So since we're doing vanilla ideology stuff currently, later on, ideology expanded, memes expanded stuff will be updated, and it might already be working. But that's really good. I'll add that for subsequent playthroughs. Let's have a look at our new home. Whoa! Look at all that beautiful untapped mountain waiting to be explored. Look at our beautiful canyon home. Oh yeah. We're psychically dull, and we can't bond with the anima tree, so we don't have to worry too much about that. So I quite like the idea. Oh, there's a steam geyser in the middle here, or just off to the middle. So I was thinking about the idea of having like a fortress in the middle of the canyons that then like spreads out into the mountains. So that'll be kind of our goal, I think. And then we can get attacked from this side and this side for the most part. There might be other hidden spaces in the mountains yet to be discovered. We only see these ones because they're open to the outside. But if there's some that are outside, open to the edge of the map, for example, you don't see those. So sometimes there'll be pockets, and there might be caves and tunnels and stuff too. I haven't never used it before, but I have Camera Plus now, so I can zoom in and look at my beautiful slate-skinned, red-eyed dwarves. They're so freaky looking. They're so freaky looking. It's an indoors need instead of an outdoor need. Oh, right, yeah. It's not even, so usually this is outdoors. So if they spend too long outdoors, this bar goes down and they're like, oh, I want to be inside. That's like me IRL. Me IRL. My indoors bar is getting too low. Okay, perfect. Okay, excellent. All right, what do we got here? So we actually have 2 steam geysers here too. We can potentially tap into. That's quite cool. Let's have a look what's in these caverns. So there's some timber shrooms you can get wood from. There's some glow stools. There's a mega sloth there. Oh, there's some insects here. So we can either farm these carefully. Given how bad we're at combat though, that could be a little iffy. We can farm these carefully, but we have to stop them from getting out of control. Wasn't that a bed south? Yeah, these are ancient beds, yeah. If you're playing Junkers in the Memes Expanded, you can move these and use them as beds, but they're a bit shit. Oh, there's more insects here. Okay. I think we'll settle against this wall here for now. Or dig into this wall. All right, let's go. I'll keep these on the outsides of our base for now. We can have like a route to get into here to hunt. There with some doors or something. It's almost 4 meals a day. Jesus. Oh god. Okay, great. And okay. Boom, boom, boom. This looks like a mighty place for an entrance. We need a stockpile. Do 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 do. And a common room for now. All right, there you go. Get digging. Get digging. Time to dig. Kiwi Gal's already on it. All right, while they begin digging, we shall set up priorities. Everybody who can firefight will. Light Wraith can also do medical, but a lower priority. Childcare. We don't have any children's yet, but it looks like Richard will be on childcare. Here we go. Having that as a second option. Only one cook will be Richard. We'll put 2 people on construction for now. Diggy diggy hole. Look at him go. Look at him go. Growing will be Light Wraith, which we need to get happening sooner rather than later. Everyone can mine. The lowest mining skill is Srobria. That can go a little lower for you. Plant cut. I'll put Light Wraith below growing and planting as well. Smithing. Everybody's pretty good at crafting. Except Srobria. We don't really need that just yet. Tailoring we don't really need either. Art we don't really need right now. Crafting includes stone cutting. All clean. And Kiwi Girl can research actually pretty comfortably. So that should work out alright. We'll leave that there for now. Look at him go, making great progress there. Making great progress. For now, we will create a dumping stockpile zone. Like so. Where these can go. People are puking from their crypto sleep sickness. And we'll put a stockpile zone in here. Now, we'll also need some farms. We're gonna need a lot of farms. We will be able to eat insect meat, but it's gonna be dangerous hunting the insects. So, it's gonna be quite dangerous hunting those. Now, we only have 50 survival meals, so we need to get growing right away. In fact, I might actually make this into a farm. So we need so I've never done this before, but I believe there's like a way to lay gravel. Floors, fungal gravel, there it is. Spreadable form of gravel for growing fungal crops underground. So I'll make we'll start a fungus farm in here, and that'll allow us to grow shrooms here. Now we're gonna want a door, which I'll go with a steel door here. You ever do an extreme weather start? You mean like starting in a volcanic winter or something? No. I usually find those events more annoying than anything. But as a, there's a lot more tools to deal with that sort of thing now, though. Like you could start with toxic fallout and then have people that are a bit resistant to it or live underground or something like that. So, some ways you could make that pretty interesting, I think, actually. They're just going to be constantly eating. Alright, we need to set up... Well, we're still waiting for them to dig all that out. How goes the bringing in of the supplies? Light Wraith is having a beer. So, the constant alcohol imbibing will result in alcohol warmth and maybe the occasional drunkenness. We could go with... Their drug policy should be like beer, keep in inventory 1, usage, what's this, 4 addictions? I don't think we actually get addictions. We're just scheduled frequency at least every 5 days. Or maybe one, we'll just go once a day. Have an ale every day. They always carry a beer around in their inventory. Now that some of that's been laid down, we can start a growing zone here for Nutrifungus. And then Light Wraith can start planting. Excellent. Now, we all have Dark Side. Eventually, for coziness, we will set up like a forge area or like a hearth area that has fires and stuff in it. But the only reason we might need fire is for like aesthetics and also for warmth. So that Nutrifungus has already been planted. Let's expand it into this. We can only do it on that. Okay, so we need floors, fungal gravel. Keep digging. Oh, now what time is it? It's going to be night soon, so we want to set up a bed. Structure. We'll put a wooden door in here and here. Getting the farm up and running early on, I think, is a very good idea. They're almost done with the mining, which means I'll put, come down a bit further. And we'll just make another room here, which later could just be another farm or something, but for now we'll make it just a communal bedroom down here. Okay, please get as much of that planted as possible. They take... How long does Nutrifungus take to grow? Nutrifungus, let's see. It takes 6 days to grow. Max growth temperature 58, min growth 0. Okay, so we have to keep the farms above 0 if it gets cold. Which isn't too bad. That isn't too bad. Let's see, have the bugs spread already? So there's 2 mega spiders, 3 scarabs, and it's 1 spelelopede. And on this side, same? No, just 1 spelelopede and 2 of those. I don't see any little ones. Is this game only single player? By default, however, there is a popular mod that is starting to get pretty functional for RimWorld multiplayer. There's even like a MMO thing where you can like, people are like all playing on the same map together and interacting with each other. It's quite cool. Marble uranium ore. Oh shit. There's uranium in our bedroom. That's pretty high value. This must have been a little natural cavern. That's why it chipped out like that. All right, that's fine. Let me set down some beds, furniture, sleeping spots. We could build some actual beds. I don't think we'll have time though. It'll be sleeping spots for tonight. Everybody cozy in. Now, quickly form relationships, please. I can't like force them to breed, so we just have to encourage them. We need to start having chittens. So we only have 5 survival bit. Wait, oh, okay, there's more out here. Okay, I thought we'd already eaten all of our food. Oh god. Okay, let's get this stuff in inside. Get the bear inside. You can encourage them from their social tab. Oh, romance. Oh, you can encourage them. Oh, all right. So we can keep an eye on their relationships and then like encourage them to attempt to romance the others. So maybe if anyone has like a higher chance, we can try and do some romancing. Yeah, that's new. That's probably because of the well, the new like child rearing stuff. Richard is going for a walk. Kiwi Girl's bringing in some of the ale. Very good. And then I'm pretty happy with this. They managed to get actually most of the Nutrifungus planted. Well done. A good first day. Look, so much dug out already. An excellent first day. Sleep tight, you scoundrels. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Oh, did they... did they add... Oh, let's have a look at the new furniture. Toy boxes? Oh, toy boxes. Baby decoration. Blackboards for teaching. Hee. Cribs. Aw. Yeah, and there's was there new shelving options or something added, or did I dream that? School desk. Adorable. Now, I wish to keep expanding the farm, I think. I'm probably going to segment things off quite a bit in general, just because the risk of having insect infestations will be real and something we have to manage. So I'm probably going to segment areas off as much as I can, so that when that happens and the insects spawn somewhere, they can be kind of locked in and the damage is minimized. So having all like one big farm area, maybe not as good an idea as having several smaller farm areas. We'll need more storage as well. So this is a 12 by 5. Maybe we won't go much bigger than that. The insects in the surface don't start to reproduce, so the hives set to dominance. Oh, these ones don't reproduce? Really? Oh, so these aren't like regular spawns that'll keep the nest where the nests will keep multiplying. That's not that bad then, eh? That's not too bad. There are some ways of managing infestations. I actually never found a clear answer whether smooth floors actually does have an impact. But if you keep things below, there's a minimum temperature. You can, if you keep areas cold, then you can stop things from spawning in them. So we could keep like hallways really cold, for example. Dig. So we're getting a little bit of a barricade going here. Might make this a food storage / kitchen next to the next to the Nutrifungus farm, and then I can make a door in the middle. That could be good. And then we'll have general storage over here. General storage. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. And then bring this down. And then we could have a dining room off a food storage area for easy food access. Or maybe better yet, we do a great hall over here. Is that too big? It feels a bit too big. Yeah, maybe not. We're not quite ready for a great hall. Maybe we'll just go with an okay hall for now. Yeah. One thing I learned in RimWorld is there's a maximum room size before supports are needed for roofs. Also, digging large areas can cause collapses. Indeed it can. Indeed it can. I actually do like the idea of having a larger hall with columns and stuff, but we'll start with this. We need to get these. All these stones need to always be carted out. It'll be a constant battle. So we'll just expand this stone stockpiling for the moment. And later we'll probably have like a stone cutting area. Which actually, this would actually make sense here for that. So I won't connect it yet. But this will be craft area. The Great Forge. I just picked up this game and I'm so shy at it. There's a little bit of a learning curve to RimWorld, but it's got very adjustable difficulty. So don't be afraid to like, you know, make things as comfortable for yourself while you're learning for sure. It's a game that's about telling stories, you know? You can tell your story however you want. And then maybe we'll have bedrooms off the Great Hall or something. That'd be cool. So in that case, I might actually do this at this size. I retract the statement that smoothing reduces infestation rips. Yeah, I think it's just like one of those like things people just have passed around always, like a theory, an old wives' tale. It's not mentioned anywhere in the wiki. Not sure where I got that idea from. It literally is just something people always say to each other and it gets passed around. But yeah, smoothing floors I don't think actually has any impact. Wiki does recommend strip mining areas away from the base and segmenting them off to allow a lot more spawn locations. Yeah, potentially. Although, that'll only happen in... They only spawn in areas near where you've built, though. Like, if you just dig a random hole over here, I don't think they'll spawn there. Unless you've also maybe, like, built there or something. There's some ways of gaming it. And then there's some, like, strategies that feel like kind of a little bit more in-world. I actually think the, like, keeping the temperature really low to prevent infestations thing is quite cute. And that's a thing as well. Segmenting off, I mean build doors. Yeah, so I'm gonna try and have like lots of airlock secure points maybe. I don't know if my hallway designs maybe could do a little bit more. I could do a little bit more with my hallway designs perhaps. So I wonder if I should be having like 2 wide walls in some areas. Eventually we can, you know, dig things out and rebuild walls and stuff like that, so. Yeah, the idea of putting like a dining table and some chairs in a hole is a bit metagamey for me. But that is a thing you can do, yes. One thing I've done is I have queued up a lot of digging here. Which means it's not necessarily getting done in the order I'd like it to get done in. Just don't dig too deep. I'm gonna dig so greedily and so deep. I'm going to set up a zone so my people don't run into the insects. That I think would be very wise. Boop. New areas, rename. Safe. And what we do is we just tag this area like this and this area like this. I don't know if they'll go, I don't think they'll travel through that area to get to stuff behind it. They shouldn't. And then we just invert it. And that makes it so that that safe area now is everywhere but there. And then we can go to a schedule it's in. Safe area. Put everyone in the safe area schedule. Yeah, I'm going to spawn a Balrog. You watch me. Dig, dig. Good digging. You know what I missed, though? Vanilla expanded... one of the things has tools, which include pickaxes. I'm really sad pickaxes aren't in the base game. I'd love all my dwarves to be wielding pickaxes. They increase mining speed. That'd be probably one of the first ones I add once I check whether it's updated or not. Have everyone have pickaxes and hammers. Just going into battle with hammers and pickaxes. Oh, there's little stumps now? Wait, what? That's so cute. Oh my god, I love it. That's new. There's little stumps. Check it out. Can you get wood from it? Harvest yield 4. Wait, so you can like chop extra wood from it? What on earth? You can get extra wood from them. Huh. That's cute. If you're probably like not efficient if there's tons of trees around, but if there's not, you want to make the most of it, that would actually be pretty cool. All right, while everyone's asleep, we're gonna have a look at what this is. Mechanical compound. Mechanator. You've learned of an ancient complex nearby that contains the remains of long-dead Mechanator. Mechanators can create, control, and manipulate mechanoids for work and combat. If you can break into the complex and collect the Mechanator's corpse, you can extract their mech link and turn one of your own colonists into a Mechanator. Ooh, we can have robots. Be warned, these kinds of structures can contain a variety of threats, and your activity at the complex might draw unwanted attention. Also, none of our people have combat skills. Massive oversight. We're all terrible at combat. Oh god. Oh god. I should probably get hunting to start upping some of those shooting skills. Is this all marble? I didn't actually look at the stone types. God, it's all marble. All right, well, we got lots of marble for wealth building. Show me what else is in here. Yeah, do that one. Good heavens! Oh my lord! Okay. There's more bugs in there. Oh my god! Okay, there's some steel. Let's go get that. I might take this, oh, these aren't that grown anyway. Time to, Clear allowed area, safe. Don't go down here. Stay away from that tunnel. That's a forbidden tunnel. Mithril cavern. We found the Mithril cavern. Oh, damn. For now, we'll put a steel wall and a steel door in here. Oh, wait. Nope, that's too close. Hold on. Just a steel door. Oh, and there's this here as well. That can just be a wall, I think. It doesn't actually get to the edge of the map, which is really lucky. Because otherwise, I think if this opened up to the edge of the map, I'm pretty sure raids could come from here. So we could end up getting tunnel raids. But we got really lucky in that it doesn't actually open up. How's our package survival mills? 33. It's okay, they're lasting a minute. Probably not long enough for the nutrifungus to grow, so we're gonna have to start supplementing with hunting. Doing a little bit of hunting. Okay, but let's get a little bit more of that planted though for sure. Fungal gravel. Oh, the shelves hold 3 stacks. Oh, I heard about that. Oh god, I'm gonna use so much shelving. I love shelving. I love shelving. Oh yes. I'm so excited. I think I will make 2 bedrooms here and here for now. Once that's dug out. See if we can get some relationships going. Keep going, keep expanding that farm. I've seen Ziggy so excited for furniture. The story, like, RimWorld's always had this thing where it's just like, it's a game balance thing, but yeah, you just have like huge on the ground stockpiles like this. And there was some deep storage mods, but I didn't really like any of them fully. So I never really committed to one. I was always hoping that the game would get native support for like proper shelving solutions. So the idea of shelves balance-wise, I really like. You invest a resource, so like wood or steel or whatever, to build shelves so that you can store stuff more efficiently, space-wise, but you've spent a lot more resources that could have been spent on something else. But I really like that idea. That there's a shelving solution now. So here in furniture, wooden shelf, triple stack shelf that holds 3 times as much as empty ground. Items stored inside will never deteriorate. They don't affect the beauty of their surroundings. So the triple stack thing is new. These were a thing before, but the triple stack thing was new. There's little small individual shelves too. So I don't even need a storage mod now. I'm happy with that. That's awesome. So we can put one up in here. I like the idea of having like rows of shelves in our storage room as well. I think that's awesome. We can use it to help like prioritize where certain things go. So like if we really want the components to be here, for example. Oh, I was gonna make it so we started with brewing. Where's brewing? Because we're gonna need our alcohol. Beer brewing. Okay, beer brewing's a pretty quick research. It's pretty quick research. So we should be okay with our beer supplies for a while. 107. We'll need to get it sooner rather than later. But we don't need it right off the bat. So if we start putting solar panels outside, we will need to protect them though. We have a visitor. A veterinarian, Capharnaum, is visiting the colony. His name from Capharnaum. His name is CJ Lawrence. He seems to have a few items to trade. Hello, CJ Lawrence. Hello there. You have some items to trade, do you? Don't go too close to the insect. He's gonna die. He's gonna get eaten by the insects. Oh god. Uh-oh. Odds of CJ getting eaten by bugs. What do you reckon? What do you reckon, folks? He seems to want to wander very close to the cavern edges. Major break risk? What's up, buddy? How you doing? Rebuff Frosthrobria? Oh no. Relationship dramas. It's not ideal. Slept on the coals, slept on the ground. Sunlight sensitivity. I mean, it's pretty dark now. We need to make them more comfortable. They're not very comfortable right now. Let's get, is that Light Wraith? Let's get Light Wraith in bed. Oh god! Lawrence, no! Lawrence! Lawrence! Let's have a look at Calphanum Civil Outlander Union. Collectivists versus individualists. They're individualists, so they're naturally gonna like us a little bit less. And it looks like our diplomacy is not gonna be super friendly. Oh, he scooted away and they didn't notice him. He's okay. He's okay. Magnificent. Sometimes it can be a good idea to separate your butcher stable from the kitchen. However, if you stay on top of cleaning, it's not too bad. And then this whole area here will be food storage. And we'll dig that out and put a door in there so that it can be taken straight into the eventual refrigerator. Plan to finish this run before adding more mods? No, I think I may slowly add mods as we go. I just wanted to start with pretty close to vanilla and then add them as over time. It's easy to add mods over time in RimWorld, but taking them away is much harder. Oh no, the visitors. So I forgot the trade. Who has the social skills? That's Richard. Go trade with Lorenz. I forgot we just left Lorenz outside. Oh, they left us a bow. He left us a good quality great bow. Recurve bow even. Thanks, mate. You wanna buy it? You wanna buy it? Do I have a need of a bow? It's good quality. Good quality recurve's actually pretty alright. I might keep it. I wouldn't mind his shotgun, but yeah, the marble storage is full. I need to expand it. It'll be our cover / anti-raiders. Slowing down for early raids. So solar is over there. Solar's pretty fast. Otherwise, geothermal's a really long one. I think we get solar, and we'll tuck them in here and put a wall around them. I was hoping to move everyone into double beds, but I think we'll have to build some single beds for now. I'm out here. Good heavens! It's going so fast. The battle stations. The first threat to the existence of the Dawi is here. Here we go. I had equipped a beer. Defend yourselves. Defend the Dawi. This is hair raising. Oh my god, please. Don't laugh. These little things will mess us up. Okay. You don't need to deal with 8 bite wounds from a rabbit getting infected. Producing so much stone. I wonder if their high mining yield is producing more stone than usual. I swear I don't normally get this many stone chunks. Bills. Cook meals. Cook simple meal. Do until you have 10 details. This one is clear all meat. Meat first. So we do meat first, so because we're not refrigerated right now. We do another cook simple meal below it, and then clear all, and this one's vegetarian and meat. Actually everything. Except, probably not human meat. Take that off. Probably don't want the human meat, maybe. Boink. There we go. Not bad progress, Dawi. We discovered a whole other network of tunnels. More sources of insect meat. I don't know if they'll repopulate from the nest if we do hunt some of them, but potentially a lot of sources of insect meat. And some interesting tunnels we can pick up some wood from, or build into and out of in the future. Or, you know, awaken a Balrog maybe. Who knows? Normally you'd say the sky's the limit, but I feel like the Dawi wouldn't say the sky's the limit. I feel like they'd say, like, the bedrock's the limit. Bedrock's the limit. Or magma, liquid hot magma's the limit. I don't know, something like that.